Hey, welcome back to Talk the Music. This week we have a very exciting episode because we're going to be talking musical theatre. You can probably tell it's going to be quite a theatrical episode by the old turtleneck here. So I've got two people to help me this week. They're both representing musical theatre in very different ways, but both absolutely smashing it. First of all, we have the one and only Michael Auger from Britain's Got Talent musical theatre winning boy band, Collabro. Since they won the show in 2014, their debut album Stars went straight in at #1, and their follow-up Act 2 was #2 in the summer. The other very special guest that we have today is none other than my baby brother, Dan Partridge. He's playing Pepper in the huge West End musical, Mamma Mia. Okay, so without any more chat from me, I'm going to let the guys introduce themselves.
Hi, my name's Michael. I sing musical theatre in a band called Collabro.
Hi, my name's Dan and I play Pepper in the West End production of Mamma Mia.
So I thought it'd be really great for anyone that's maybe interested in getting into musical theatre or just has a general interest in it to get some insider tips and advice from the boys. Oh, and don't forget to watch to the end because I'm going to be putting the boys head to head to see who's the biggest musical theatre geek. What got you into musical theatre?
Well, we have always sung from a young age, and then I started dancing at about 14, 15 years old. I basically joined a youth theatre in Bournemouth called Big Little Theatre School, and I think it was only when I joined there that I realised that I really like doing shows and musicals. From then on I kind of decided that's what I wanted to do.
So Britain's Got Talent audition was pretty scary. We were there for about 10 hours. We were stood backstage for a lot of it, and the act before us actually got a red buzzer, so they had to stop their act before they were finished. So we were all really nervous. We went out on stage and we saw the judges, Simon, David, Alicia, Amanda, God, I almost forgot them then. We were at the Hammersmith Apollo, which is 3,000 people, and we sang Stars, and it was pretty nerve-wracking, but everyone was on their feet by the end of it, and we just had such a great time.
I would probably go for a musical called Next to Normal. I would like to play the character Gabe. It's got a brilliant music and an unbelievable story. Something like that would be really fun. Cast me, thanks.
Definitely from The Lion King. Just can't wait to be king. Yes. Because I should be king.
Yeah.
If anybody's out there that wants me to be king, subscribe below.
I think who I most get inspired with are people in my current company. For example, in the show at the minute, Diane Pilkington, who plays Donna, the charisma and personality that she brings to her character is something that you can't be taught. And it's something that you need to bring to a character. And she does it every single show. I think that is something that you should look up to as a performer.
Recently we were just working with Kerrigan and Loudermilk. We've been over to America and we've just sung Run Away With Me with them. So that was a really amazing opportunity, and I think it's always great to see what new writings are out there. I've got a couple of friends actually who are writing some new stuff as well. When that's allowed to be revealed, I'm sure you'll be hearing it from me.
The most nervous I've ever been for a performance was probably my opening night. There were so many people there, but I think the best way to deal with nerves is to not ignore them. You need to use your nerves always. Nervousness is an energy, so use it in a different way. If I'm feeling nervous about something, you need to use that in your performance and remember why you're doing it, and you know, there's nothing to be nervous about.
Forfeiters, who are number 1, 2 and 3?
Too many. About 4,000 split jumps. So if I can walk after the last show, I'll be happy, to be honest, yeah.
It's incredible. I remember when Stars went to #1 and we knocked Ed Sheeran off the top spot. I think we just never realised that musical theatre could be so mainstream. Everybody now loves coming to see the musicals, and I think actually by showcasing musicals on, you know, a show like Britain's Got Talent, it just widens that audience, and I think that's a good thing.
Learn to accept rejection. If you're applying for a drama school and you don't get in, there's always so many different reasons. You know, you cannot take it personally, and the best thing to do is just to accept it, and you need to use it as a positive as opposed to taking it as a negative.
Outside of Collabro, I actually own a productions company called Peak Productions. I've done a few shows, and I'm sure some of you guys watching this have actually been to the shows. It's just really fun to be doing something on the side. Some of the Collabro boys have performed at some of the gigs I've done, and it's just great to sort of meet new people and see new talent as well.
I don't go to parties because I'm a professional. Oh no, that's an awful thing to say.
We're always travelling, we're always getting presents from the fans, our amazing collaborators. My favourites are always when people draw us. We always get a lot of fan art, and it's always amazing. The things people do on Photoshop and sketches that people draw is so overwhelming to us.
Everyone has different paths. I personally did A-levels. A lot of it didn't directly help me in drama school, so I think often it is a better choice to go to maybe a different college and do a BTEC in performing arts or in dance performance or something like that. But you can do it on just, you know, Saturdays or doing dance classes during the week as well, because that's what I did.
I'm always laughing. So one time we were singing Say Something. At the start of the song we all have our heads down. One of the boys had told a joke and the whole audience is laughing. I think it was in America actually. The music starts, so we didn't even have a chance to get into the song. So I've got my head down and sort of laughing, and you know when you shake when you laugh. Then my solo came up and I thought, quick, and I had to literally step forward and sing mid-laugh. That was pretty embarrassing.
Sondheim, 100%.
Andrew Lloyd Webber. Everyone's going to hate me for saying that, but Sondheim is fantastic.
Alright, it's game time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play the introduction to some musical theatre songs. The first person to answer it correctly, so you've got to have the name of the song and the musical, no half points for either or. First person to 5 wins. If there's any hesitations or they get half of the answer wrong, then it goes over to the next person. Let's take it away to the boys. You should both have your own things like ding. Yeah, you say Collabre, you say ABBA.
Mamma Mia. Yeah, ABBA. I don't like losing, but this isn't a game I'm good at.
Okay.
I don't know.
You're
what's
actually in
gonna
the
happen.
musical, so you should be better than me. Collabro! All That Jazz, Chicago.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Collabro! Oh,
Big
okay,
fan
that's you.
Defying Gravity from Wicked. By
Yeah.
Wicked, I meant to say.
Bye, Wicked.
By the band Wicked.
So who wrote Wicked?
Stephen Schwartz.
Bonus point.
What? No!
I'm in the lead now. ABBA. Seasons of Love from Rent.
Wow, from one chord.
This is the real stage.
Oh, no.
Staging me's coming out.
Well, I got 1 point.
That's 2-1.
I just didn't want to lose 5-0.
Okay, here we go.
Clean sheet.
Number 4.
ABBA. Oh What a Night from Jersey Boys.
You have to say the full title.
Oh, okay. Ce soir là. Oh What a Night from Jersey Boys.
It's December 1963. Oh, what a night.
Don't think you should have it.
Okay.
Just go to the next one.
Yeah, okay.
Collabro! That was definitely me.
Was that me or?
Bring him home,
that
Les
was
Miserables.
Michael.
I thought I was back on stage at the
Is that what-
final.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I'm definitely, like, I have a thought, but I want to just make sure I'm sure, but then I forget that someone else is trying to get in there as well.
Just to say, even if I don't know it.
Yeah, 2-2, come on.
I've got this.
I don't know, but I like it. Are we going to really offend someone if we don't know it?
I've played this on the piano before, but I don't know what it is.
It's Can't Help Loving That Man from Showboat.
It is West Side Story, and the song is.
This is way too long.
I have no idea what the song is.
Okay.
Oh, it's oh no,
because
Collabro!
Yeah.
I feel pretty.
I Feel Pretty. Of
West Side
course it
Story.
is.
I feel pretty. 3-2.
ABBA. Oh no, it's gone straight away.
I hear the rest of it.
Yeah.
Okay, is it too late for me to say?
I know, Collabro. Where is love, Oliver?
Yeah.
4-2.
4-2.
Yeah, I know this is
This is all you, so I don't know
it's da 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 dum da dum da.
it. Boing.
Summer in Ohio from last 5 years.
Oh god, there we go.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Go on then. You take the
ABBA. Comedy Tonight from A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big point number 3.
Collabro! Tale as Old as Time, Beauty and the Beast. It's not Tale as Old as Time, is it?
Yeah.
What is it? It's called Beauty and the Beast. I said the song is Tale as Old as Time, but the song is called Beauty and the Beast.
So it's 4-3.
Yeah.
I've only got one song left.
That's alright, as long as
So
it's
if you get this right.
Star's
then-
Name is Ralph.
Yeah.
Collabro!
Don't you remember the name from Mamma Mia?
Yay!
Draw then!
It's a draw.
well done.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go for the hug. Tale as old as time. Hear my breath. Oh, what a night. That's where it is. Like December back in 63. 525,000. Why did it stop?
True, that's you.
Yeah.
Where's my broom?
Something is not the same. I'm done. I've had enough of this.
That's fine. There you go.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Thank you so much to Dan and Michael for coming on this episode of Talk the Music. And if you've liked this episode, then please give it a thumbs up or give the channel a subscribe if you want to see more videos like it. See you next week for the next episode of Talk the Music. These scenes look kind of familiar.
Thank you very much, and good evening.